Hello, Joe Buer here. In today's video, we've got a guest star of a Kohler medicine cabinet. And this right here is I don't know, it's what it is. It's kind of a aluminum, stainless steel looking thing. Has a mirror on the outside, a mirror on the inside. That you can see there being open. Has fixed shelves, but it looks like you can organize them in different ways. And the main thing why we have this one here to install is because of this space right up in here. You got lights up there, you got a big tile backsplash, and even though that's, nice, it limits your choice of medicine cabinets, or mirrors in particular. This one here used to have, I think, a single oval mirror there. And we're going to switch it up here a little bit and put in a medicine cabinet, a surface mount one. So it goes right onto the surface there. And we had some instructions, and the main part of the instructions is it wants it talks about a 3-inch minimum, supposedly from the top of your faucet to the bottom of this medicine cabinet, which we have that totally, but then it has a 3-inch drop from the bottom of your light here to the top of the medicine cupboard. Well, this here should be a pretty quick install because I'm going to do it like it manufacturer wants you to do it. It comes with this template, right? So I already slapped this thing on the back of it, and what I'm going to do now is put it to the wall, but sadly, I do not have enough studs in this wall to put a bolt, screw, whatever, into each stud. They come with these little screws here, which aren't so little, and some little finishing caps as hardware. You see that little gray thing there? So that goes on its head. But I'm going to also be using a couple of wall anchors, one like this thing here, and another one of the plastic type, so you can kind of see how all these anchors go together. So first of all, what I did was I took some measurements, besides marking the studs in the wall, I took some measurements from the corner here. I'm going to go over, and basically I'm going to try to center it over the top of this here sink, right? So let me go ahead and this thing here then, this template, this gets taped to the wall. Now the main thing is you have these little boxes there, right? And so inside that box, I'm going to try to capture a stud. On the other side, well, no stud. So let me affix this to the wall. Okay, so I marked a little dot right here next to this line there. And one down here, which should be stud territory. This over here, no stud territory. And that's okay. Like I said, that's where the anchor is going to go. At least two is going to be studs, hopefully. And, right, so I just kind of put the business in on here. It says up here, if you're using, let's see, big blitters, drill a 3/32 hole for a screw without anchor. And or a 7/32 hole for screw with anchor. Really, that depends on what kind of your anchors. But this right here, I matched up a bit here for with going to stud. So let's hope this works. Right there, right there. That's the drywall, and it feels like a stud. Whoops. Try not to mess up your paper template too much, because we'll need that still. Alright, and up top, But when I say just for the other boxes, anywhere in particular, what I mean is across from this hole here, so it looks somewhat uniform. And, you know, kind of space it over. There we go. And space it over from the other one. Great. So we got that there. Now then, we don't rip this template off the wall. We take it off very gingerly. Yeah, let's see here. Didn't have to use that good tape. Okay, so I guess I used the industrial tape when I didn't know it. But let me get this down to the wall safely. Okay, so I elevated the cupboard here. Oh, ghost hand. And what it is this particular one, if you want, you can hang it left hand or right hand, just by flipping it upside down and over. We want this one here opening up this way. And so, what we do next is I'm going to spin it around. Let me get the back of it. And now I'm at the back side of the mirror. This is where that template comes into play again. And always keeping this secure, just in case. You take the said template and making sure you got the right side up again. Okay. You do it like this? No. I believe you flip it around and tape it to the back. Okay. So I'll just fasten this with a couple pieces of tape, which is over yonder. Arts and crafts, arts and craft. Let's see, up at the corner here. I'll give you a piece of tape. And just kind of line this up, and there's, you can see there's a little bit of an outline. That's actually about the way you want it. Okay, and stick it on like that. Now, oh my goodness. I don't know if you've seen it, but when I did hang this piece of paper up, I did use a level. Right, so I guess I'll level. Right now there, it goes right there. And taped on. Great. Now then, this one here is where you're going to find another drill bit, and what you want is just a tad bigger than whatever screw is going through these holes down here. So I'm going to maybe, I don't know if I'm working with an 1/8 of an inch. I like to size them up. Find one that fits it good. Just a wee bit bigger than this. And by sizing it up, let's see here. If I drop this, it'll just fall and break. So you got your screw like this, and I take my drill bit like this, and I just kind of, place it over. And if I can see threads, or if I turn the other way, if I can see the drill bit, then if you do it this way and you can see the drill bit, then it's good to go. It's a little bit bigger. Try this way here and you see threads, then it's too small. See something just a little bit bigger. And that is how I size up a drill bit. Without measuring nothing really. Because you want this drill bit to go through freely through this material, but of course not the drill bit head. And I got something else for that too. So I got my drill bit here. And I will chalk it up. Now this part here could be a little dangerous, because you really don't want this thing boring through and punching a hole into the glass on the other side. But I'm going to put it right on here, get it levelish, and drill away. Okay, went through pretty good, and of course ripped the hole bigger. Over here, same thing. I get spot on. And what I'm drilling through kind of feels like it's a metallized foam core board. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So, let me get the bottom ones here, and we'll get to the next step. Alright, so in case I don't capture a small number somewhere else, there is, I believe, the model number on the back of this mirror. And, see them back there? There are some of the holes I did. Up there too. And what we're going to do now is get back to the wall. So the bottom one right there, right there, that one there is going to take a anchor. And by anchor, this is going to be kind of weird, but I got this big hefty red one here. Big red. And I'm actually mixing anchors up, because I'll also be using one of these here, metallized things, at the top. Why? Why not? The other ends won't matter. Now, these here should maybe say what to drill the hole at, but I don't have the package with me. So I'm going to once again measure it up, although I'm thinking 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch bit, which that's doing the same thing, right? Bit thing. Nah, see if I can see it there. That's looking pretty good. And this other one here does look a little beefier than that. Yeah, so this here looks a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go, I think it's next step up, 3/8 on this one. 5/16 maybe. Oh, okay, maybe I'll try a 5/16 on this one here. You can't see what I'm doing, but there we go, 5/16. So I'm going to nail that bottom hole with this 5/16 monstrosity. Hoping there's no plumbing behind it, of course. I mean, you can check with the metal detector and whatnot if you have that, but depending on your house a bit, there could be pipes coming down, or wires, or nothing. So drill cautiously. Okay, I'm through. I'm kind of tapping in just to make sure that there's nothing in there. And what I do, if you have this little scrapple here, I'm just kind of clear it out like that and push on my finger. Then we take this plug and just kind of put in there, and you might have to do a little tappy. Well, it should seat down there. That's good. Now the top one, that's a little bit different. We're doing 1/4 inch on that. I say a little bit different, but you know, they're the same. That is right there, I think. So I can get on there and drill it in. Yep, safe to go. Same thing, shove some of this stuff in there, break it off, whatever. And this one here's a little bit different because, like I said, it's metallized. And what I do with these is I put them in. If it doesn't want to go in, you can pound it into some, but Or you just wring it out a little bit better. Sometimes you don't push that stuff in there. Right. Now this one here kind of goes in all the way, and it has hooks on there on the back of this metal head. It's the same thing. Use your hammer of choice. A little tap, and then I screw it in. And by screwing that in, you can't see it now, but the metal ribs back there, we're going to pull up against the wall there and give that thing a nice nice hold to it. So I'm going to push in and screw. Until I hear the tension from the drill a little bit, and then that is that. And now I'm going to do a hand screwdriver and just back this thing out. And that's ready for the next step. Okay, what's the next step is lifting this thing up there. Oh, actually the next step is all these screws that I got. Like this one here, this one there. I got a little collection of washers. Because like I said, I don't trust this material here with just a screw head holding it on. So a little washer is going to help keep this thing snug down and not pop off. So all these will get washers. And let's see, last two here. Two on the studs, they also get washers. This does not come with them, and that's okay. Right, so I gotta organize myself, and okay, so after a little bit of a not too bad struggle, got it installed here. You can see there's a mirror on the outside, mirror on the inside. You can go ahead and take off the protective coatings if it has it on it, which this one does. And then we'll zoom in on, I don't know, one of these here. Screw head. So, this screw head here, what these comes with in the kit are these little plastic covers. Looks like this. Looks like they're all blurry caps. And you put them over this screw head. Ta-da! Isn't that great? Now some say, yeah, if you didn't have that washer, it'd look a lot more finished look, but I don't know. I don't trust it. Anyways, so I put the rest of the caps on, and that is basically it. If you have any questions or comments on that, leave them down below. And guess what? You may not believe this, but this particular install is going to have a something like this here. See that? Another template's going to go right here next to it. Not too close. It's probably about maybe quarter-inch, half-inch off to the side of this thing. And because when you close it, you'll want to make sure you don't have, this part here hitting the other mirror. But there's another mirror that's going to go right next to it. And so, boom, you have this here also mirror. Because, like I said, hard to find something that's only, so high and like so wide. By itself, it's usable. Both in our mirror, right next to it, the same thing. And it's going to open up the opposite way out this way. That's going to be good. That's going to be nice. A lot of a lot of storage, and a lot of looky loo. Because you know, this particular one, you have your just straight look into it, face out, and then if you open these things up, especially on both sides, you'll have mirrors to you know, I don't know, almost like a three-way mirror thing. In fact, I've seen some that have a mirror on the back here, but that'd be hard in this one because it kind of just shatter when I put screws through it. So anyhow, this here is the one half of this job, but almost done. The Kohler messing cabinet. I don't think it has like a name on it. It's the bold look of Kohler. Anyways, so questions, comments, leave them down below. And pretty easy with that template, right? You just put on the wall, find a stud, zot with the drill to mark them, tape it so that faces on the back of this thing here, drill through, zot, don't drill into your glass, and just screw them in the wall, and there you go. You got a medicine cabinet. And any questions, comments, leave them down below. If there's any kind of a job you'd like to see me try to tackle, also maybe put that down there. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.